Hi everyone, welcome to Boom Boom Now. I'm Kate and I'm actually filming this part of the video after filming the whole video. So I'm going to see if my technical skills will allow me to. One of the things I wanted to say up front that I didn't last time is I'm filming at a kind of weird time. I guess it's sort of rush hour time. And I live on a crazy busy intersection. And so I want to just apologize in advance for all the traffic sounds that you may hear. See what I'm saying? I also just want to catch you up on where I've been and why I haven't been around keeping my I know I said that I was going to try to do every other week during December, and I'm already off that schedule too. I'm certainly not anywhere close to my goal of once a week. We're going to talk about what's happening moving forward. And before I get into all of that, happy holidays. Whatever holiday it is that you celebrate, happy holidays. And if you don't celebrate this time of year, I don't know, maybe you should try to find something. I'll be lighting my Yule candle tonight. That's one of the many traditions that I like to honor. And so I encourage you to find something, even if it's not, a traditional holiday. I know a lot of people have baggage around the holidays that they celebrated as children. I know that sometimes there's trauma and different kinds of things attached. But find a thing. Celebrate winter. Celebrate today's solstice, the day I'm filming this. So that's the 21st. So, maybe you can just celebrate that the days are going to start getting longer now, but find something. I really feel strongly that it's easy as we get older and as the little kids aren't around anymore and things like that. It's so easy to let go of too much, right? And then every day is just like every other day. And who needs that? Who needs that? So happy holidays. I'm lighting my Yule candle tonight, and I'll also be celebrating Christmas. And I hope you find something beautiful to celebrate. Anyway, I wanted to touch base with everybody and just thank you for giving me the space to kind of have a little downtime right now. I've been having a flare-up of my autoimmune disease, and it's been a bad one. So that's been part of what's going on, but it's not all bad news. Some good things have happened. Some really, really good things have happened. I did get a new job, and it's a wonderful, wonderful new job. I'll be working in what's called adult transition. And what that means is teaching life skills to young adults with special needs of different kinds, to help them get out into the working world and independent living world. And I couldn't be more thrilled. This is really sort of a dream job for me, and they're few and far between, so I was super lucky. I feel just incredibly blessed to have found this job. I'm so excited. The other thing that's happened is I've started my master's degree. I'm doing a master's of fine arts in writing. Just did our first residency period, which means kind of an intensive classroom period. And just being in that community of writers, other creative people, it was magic. It was so invigorating. I don't kind of know how I'm going to make all of this stuff fit into my life, but it was truly magic, and I am committed to making all of this work. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you all about. I've got too much to do. I've got 5 parrots and a giant dog. I've got my daughter and friends. I've got a house. I've got a couple of part-time jobs. I've got a full-time master's degree, my own writing that I try to get out into the world, and I've got this YouTube channel that I'm actually really committed to, even though I know right now you guys may not all the way believe that, but I promise you I am. And I've got to figure out how to put all of this together. In some ways, to me, it feels kind of like 3 full-time lives. And I keep reminding myself that when I was doing my doctorate, I was working, I was a single parent, I was a full-time graduate student at the doctorate level, and I did it. But I swear, looking back at it, I don't know how I did it. Have you ever had a period like that? Here's what I'm doing. I thought I would share this with you so that you can kind of come along on my journey, because I know I'm not alone in this need to sort of juggle. We feel like, especially after retirement, it seems like now it's going to be really easy and slow down. I am so much busier now than when I was working a full-time job. I think I've shared with you before that having ADHD, a full-time job is sort of helpful in some kinds of ways. It gives you a structured schedule. You know, there were hours that I had to be at work and I couldn't do other things during that time. You know, that was it. I was at work. And now I've got all this stuff to do, but I have to figure out the schedule for it. And ADHD brains don't do that very well. Everything becomes really big and chaotic, and there are so many things to do that we don't know what to do. Time is also weird for people with ADHD. For some of us, it goes really fast, and it seems like, you know, I'm already late to something that isn't starting for 6 hours. And for other people, they are always late to things because it never seems like it's time to go. It's really weird what it does. So I've decided, though, I'm not letting this get to me. I am going to work this out. And what I'm going to do, or what I think I'm going to do, is create a very disciplined schedule where I'm going to be teaching on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, I'll have a set writing schedule. And then Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'll have a different kind of work schedule, but I'm going to get it all put down. So that is my goal. That's what I'm doing between now and the 1st. And I'm hoping that that'll help me get it all in. The things I always forget to schedule in, and I've got them on my list to deal with, are exercise. I have not exercised since I kind of went into this slump. That's got to change. Well, I've exercised very little since I went into this slump. That's got to change, and it's got to be a regular thing because it helps my autoimmune disease and it helps my ADHD if I exercise regularly. So that cannot be sacrificed. And some time off. I never schedule time off just to not have to do a thing, that maybe I could just do something spontaneously, or maybe just watch some Netflix. I never give myself that kind of time, and I'm going to try to change that this go round. So that's sort of my project between now and the 1st, and then I'm going to set very clear goals, sort of like New Year's resolutions. So my next video, I'm going to be talking about how to set New Year's resolutions that you can actually keep. I think that's so important. I hate that people give up doing them, but I get it. You never keep them, right? But I think it's such a fun tradition that I don't know. I don't like losing things like that. I like keeping those traditions alive, but I'd like to succeed as well. So that's what my next video is going to be about. You've already seen my goal setting, how to undoom your goals video. It'll be a little bit better than that, but sort of like that. Focused on bigger picture things, New Year's resolutions kinds of goals. Okay, so mostly I really just wanted to not miss a week with you. I wanted to touch base. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to connect. And above and beyond everything else, I just wanted to thank you for the grace that you've shown me by giving me this time and letting me sort of pull myself together a little bit. And I want you to know that I am here, and I am thinking about BoomBoomNow, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get it more focused and make it a little bit more useful for you and more dynamic. I would love to hear your comments about how I could make the channel serve you better. But I'm here, and I appreciate your kindness in being here with me, even though I've been absent. And I'll do my best. I will do my best. There are going to be times when, either because of my mental health issues or my physical health issues, I can't be quite as reliable as I would really like to be, but I will be here. And with all of that said, happy holidays. Find something to celebrate. I'm sure that most of you are having big bashes with your families. I'm envious of that. And I will see you really, really soon. All right. Happy holidays. I love you guys. Bye.